I've been watching this lady creator on TikTok. Been watching this lady creator on TikTok. She teaches about the Chinese zodiac, and today is the Fire Horse Day. And the more that I listen, and of course, but the more that I listen, the more that they prove true. I kind of heard today that the clarity could be a little like abrupt, but it's on purpose. Yesterday I was sort of like talking about how I'm an air sign and I really like to keep my options open. And I can usually see sides from all perspectives. I can usually see, where it works. So usually it takes the narrowing down for me to kind of get focused. And I heard myself say that. And then I heard myself declared about this housing scam thing because I'm involved. And apparently I'm the first one to call the mayor. So today we're on to the governor. Keep you posted. I'm also going to reach out to council people and share all of the evidence I have and just see if anybody else should care. Because I feel like people should care. I cannot imagine of those more than 1,000 homes, my house is the only one that's going to be foreclosed on, and I wouldn't have known because my property manager was lying to me. And the only reason I did know is because the attorney representing the bad guys told me. So it just feels like a side quest for justice. That's what I keep hearing, and here for it. I'm here for it. And I'm going to do my best to stay centered and in my alignment, which is my personal power, how I bring the highest outcome, the best solution forward. Like, I'm a solution-oriented being, and when my alignment is set, my solutions are the best immediately. I don't even have to chew that hard. It's like, oh my God, got it. I get ideas like I cannot explain. It's one of my favorite superpowers, especially for someone else. So I knew that this day was going to be like this. And it's funny how things are, you ever hear about or know being a mom, we get stressed at outside things and we end up sort of rippling it in and taking it out on our little ones. When we sort of don't address what's actually stressing us out, it starts to ripple into other places that we are easier to take advantage of. We don't have a risk of being unpalatable. It's okay if we lose ourselves because this person really, truly loves us. And that's not necessarily a conscious knowing or behavior, but it's a pretty common one. So imagine being in the swirl of like knowing that all of those moments matter, knowing that while this is happening on a large scale, like a large scale housing scam thing, and my address is one of many, 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 many addresses I found yesterday, definitely more than 500. And I found so many addresses. I'm shocked. And I'm trying to think of like, how would I contact all of these addresses? My idea is to post by street. If you live on Mulberry Street, if you live on, Jesus, there were so many streets. Oh my God, my brain is kind of like blanking. Brentwood, Mulberry. Did I say Mulberry? Frederick Avenue. God, almost every street I could think of. I'm not really naming streets, but there's so many, so many. And if you wanted to see them, I'd be happy to show you what I found. So just let me know. And I would definitely recommend, if you rent, to check your address, no matter how long you've been renting. Because if the property management has changed hands with one of these humans, which it's into the thousands of houses that they have ties to, It's very likely, very likely. It's at least not impossible. If I knew there was a 50-50 chance my address was there, I would want to know. And maybe 50-50 is unfair because I realize even 2,000 is not all the homes in Baltimore City. I haven't even looked into Baltimore County yet, though. I haven't gone out of Baltimore City. I'm still here, and I'm in more than 1,000. So I'm seeing that while this collective experience is happening, also a personal experience is happening. And it's wild. It's wild. April will not disappoint. This is also my Ripple month, when I declared to self, I am going to be on purpose for as much of my life as most as I can. Like, I'm going to do the most deliberate creating ever. I'm going to be with myself. I'm going to good, bad, or ugly it with me. I'm going to have my back and see what happens when I'm truly committed to this, and it's been a hell of a ride. But on April 22nd, that's my anniversary date of that. I'm a kitten. I'm letting them kind of meet the puppy dog. I figure since we're moving, it would be good if everybody was comfortable with each other before we go and change habitats. It's okay. We're just rushing things a little bit along. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'm already prepared. I have everything I need. That's the workiest of the work. So yeah, I've already pretty much done the hardest thing I had to do today. I think it's going to be a great rest of the day, even though it's a little rainy. It's totally fine. Yesterday evening, last night, we had such a nice rainy thunderstorm. Oh, it was really great. It was so loud at one point. It was great. It was very, very much like cleansing and clearing. Yesterday in astrology, it was, I think, a wood snake. Yeah, which I could feel that, it was definitely, I could say wood snake. Today does feel more like fire horse. And I feel like the idea or the suggestion was to maintain my alignment, not in these words, but mine, maintain my alignment so that I don't spiral into an aggression or just out of my alignment. I don't want to act out of my chosen character because I don't want my character to go through, unconscious creation. I don't want to live through fear manifestation. I like joy, abundance, support, happiness, collaboration, opportunity. Happy for me, happy for you, happy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's the swirl I'm in. So I have no time for that. When that energy starts swirling, we just abort mission and we get back to alignment. We just jump ship. We do whatever we gotta do. That's literally how I feel when I think about my love, breathe, radically hashtag. I'm just gonna be forever more, ever and ever, every day, but forever aligned, taking care of me the best way that I can so that I can be the best human for my family and my friends and my clients and my community and even people that don't like me. I've not liked people and they've turned out to be my best friends or somebody I was in love with, but Anyway, I'm going to get into this Thursday and it's only going to get better from here. And I would say that that's a way that we can all feel into, collectively, there's a lot of shit going on. And I believe that everyone, as many everyones as we can, anchoring into our personal power, will begin to ripple into that larger space as well. Without it failing, it'll be different than we've ever had before because it would have to be. And we are all different than we've ever been before. More of us are here more than we've ever been before. So, yeah. Anyway. All right. I'll see you soon, guys. water everywhere.